The post-Christmas sales are well underway here across the UK, and it doesn't make particularly good reading for retailers and for those investors that want to see big profitable returns from these companies that make the most out of selling goods around this time of year, especially with sales of up to 60% on some goods, according to some reports. It means that margins are being squeezed to the point where some companies are not making any money whatsoever. And it's those in the electrical retailing sector amongst those worst hit in terms of expectations for what consumers are looking for in terms of bargains, but it's also white goods retailers as well. Let's begin first of all with this chart. This is the FTSE 350 General Retailer Index. It's been sidelining recently. It's in between this band of 1890 to 2070. Sales, as I say, concentrated really in two main areas. And as a result of that, we're looking at companies like Currys. And you can see here recently, Currys has been bumping along the bottom. And indeed, with the recent performance, we're now below the COVID lows that we had back in March 2020. And we're now at levels not seen since 2003. Now, this is a very different company from what it was. Then we've seen it absorb Carphone Warehouse. We've seen Comet go by the wayside. We've seen other electrical retailers being absorbed into Currys. So it is a very different company. But broadly speaking, the sales that are being undertaken at Currys are such that it means that their margins have been driven down to virtually nothing. It's not just Currys as well. You've got to look at other companies like AO World. This is the white goods retailer that's made so much business during the COVID lockdown. But since then, it has been trading sideways. And in fact, on the way down recently from the recent highs back on the 23rd of November, we've seen pretty much one-way traffic in this stock. And this is another area of the market where there's a lot of stresses and strains being built up because of concerns about shrinking margins and shrinking profits. For more videos from us here at IGTV, join us on Twitter at IGCom, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.